I'm hearing optimistic signals coming from various people. Laura, good morning to you and good morning to your viewers. I think authorities are quietly optimistic that there are some good signs coming along, and although it is very early days.
It certainly is early days, but South Australia has implemented the harshest measures we've seen in Australia since the pandemic began. You can't even leave your home for exercise. Even in Victoria, you could do that, albeit it is only for 6 days. We had some good signals from the South Australian Health Minister as well, a little earlier on the program, saying, well, they'll review this 6-day lockdown. Perhaps you might not need to go into that second tier 8-day lockdown. What do you think?
Well, look, we very much rely on the health advice and the comments from our Chief Public Health Officer, Professor Nicholas Spurrier, who, in great fairness, so far has done an exemplary job keeping us all safe. Look, I think it is probably an hour-by-hour prognosis, Laura. They are watching the data, they are watching the numbers, they are keeping tabs on the close contacts. At last count, there were more than 5,000 people across Adelaide that are in quarantine, either in medi hotels or at home, that have links to this cluster. Now, while the cluster is only currently at 23, they are really concerned about the strain. What Professor Spurrier says is effectively a new strain of coronavirus that has been imported into Australia from an expatriate who travelled from the UK earlier this month and was in one of our main hotel quarantine facilities, the Peppers Hotel, which is right next door to the Advertiser's building here in the city. But what Professor Spurrier has said is that this new strain has unusually high and unusually fast infection rates, which means and has meant that it has been spread much more quickly throughout the community. And so they were really concerned about particularly a pizza shop in our western suburbs, in a suburb called Woodville, in which is linked to at least 3 infectious patients, 2 of which extraordinarily are linked to our medi hotels. Yeah. So, yes, I think they will, they're reviewing it, and if there are little or no cases over the coming days, they may well look to ease the restrictions. But Professor Spurrier has also this morning indicated that if she does receive good news on a regular basis over the next coming days, that the exercise at home only and the banning of going outside your house for exercise, such as walking your dog, will be the first to be eased.